I got to holler at her about one recently, but it's cool though. I just appreciate the support. She's been an amazing supporter of just me and the Patriots. She wasn't a football girl before I converted her over, but I'm just thankful to have her in my corner.
Before we even break down what Stefon Diggs said at that press conference, we gotta rewind for a second, because this moment didn't just pop out of nowhere. A few days back, Cardi B blew up Instagram Live with a wild announcement for her new tour, the Drama Bowl. She was cracking jokes, hyping up cities, laughing, talking her talk, and doing what only Cardi can do, snatching all the attention without even trying. The internet went crazy. Clips were everywhere, fans were debating who'd get the best show, and the convo around her tour, her vibe, and even her personal life started catching fire again. And every time Cardi hits trending status, it's like the whole world starts zooming in, checking who's supporting her, who's quiet, and who might be throwing shade. Nothing slips past the internet anymore. So now, fast forward to today, Stefon Diggs steps up to the podium for what's supposed to be a regular press conference. Just basic football talk, right? A few questions about the team, the game, nothing deep. Nobody expected emotions, and definitely nobody thought Cardi B's name would even be mentioned. But then, boom, a reporter brings her up out of nowhere, and that's when the whole energy shifts. Instead of brushing it off or hitting them with some boring, media-trained answer, Stefon Diggs flipped the script and went all in. The crowd wasn't ready for what came next. He slowed down, flashed a small grin, and started speaking with a tone that felt real. No rehearsed lines, no fake energy, just pure honesty. He mentioned how he's been getting a lot of attention lately, calling it a highlighter moment. But the way he said it, calm, chill, completely unbothered. Then out of nowhere, he switched gears and started showing real gratitude. It wasn't just lip service either. He said he truly appreciates all the love he's been getting, and that's when everyone in the room realized exactly who he meant. Cardi. He made it crystal clear that she's been that person for him, not just showing support in a casual way, but actually showing up. He said she's been an incredible supporter, not only for him personally, but for him and the Patriots. That detail right there got people talking, because it showed he wasn't just calling her a fan, he was painting her as someone who's really in tune with what he's doing, standing by him in a real, solid way. Then came the line that made the whole room lean in. He said Cardi wasn't even into football before him. Yeah, you heard that right. She wasn't watching games, she wasn't part of that world, but he converted her. He meant she didn't used to care about football like that, but now she's invested. She's tuned in. She's part of it. People online instantly caught that detail. It hit different because turning someone into a fan of your world means there's a deep connection there, something real. That's when the tone went from casual talk to something way more heartfelt. Stefon said he's just thankful to have Cardi in his corner, not for the spotlight, not for the clout, not for the noise, his corner. And if you really know sports culture, especially at that level, that phrase hits hard. Your corner is your foundation, the people who keep you grounded when things get messy, who lift you up when the pressure's heavy, who believe in you even when the critics get loud. That's deeper than just support. It's loyalty on another level. Then he dropped the line that sent the internet spinning. He called her an amazing woman. Not once, but twice. Amazing woman. Hearing him repeat it like that with real feeling made the moment hit different. You could feel it through the screen. There was no script, no media training, no chasing headlines. It was all coming straight from him. The look in his eyes said everything. He meant every single word. But being the pro he is, Stefon knew how to keep things balanced. Right after that heartfelt moment, he gently pulled back. He made it clear that he doesn't like talking too much about his personal life. He set that boundary firm and clean. But even as he drew that line, he didn't kill the vibe. He let that genuine energy hang in the air, and everyone watching could tell this was real. He didn't walk anything back, he doubled down with confidence. She's an amazing woman. I just appreciate her, he said again, clear and proud. But then he added something that made people sit up straight. He said he hopes to keep building the relationship. That line alone had folks buzzing, but what came next, that's what really made everyone stop scrolling. He dropped a metaphor that nobody saw coming. He hopes to watch that tree grow. Boom. Simple, but powerful. And that line hit deep, because that's not something you say if things are casual. That's not the kind of talk you throw around if it's just for fun or for show. That's long-term energy. That's someone talking about planting roots, building something real, something that lasts. In that instant, what could have been a standard press conference turned into a full-blown cultural moment online. Social media went into overdrive, people were pulling clips, posting side-by-sides, and connecting every dot between Cardi's recent tour energy, her confidence, and Stefon Diggs speaking about her with pure respect in a public professional space. The reactions came flooding in, and they were intense. Some fans were calling it the healthiest public acknowledgement Cardi's ever gotten. No chaos, no drama, no shade, just real appreciation and respect. Others were giving props to Stefon for how smoothly he handled it, saying he struck the perfect balance. He praised her openly, showed love, but still kept his boundaries solid. No theatrics, no overexposure, just a man giving flowers to a woman he clearly values, and doing it with grace. The internet couldn't stop talking about it. Of course, not everyone's fully buying it. There are skeptics everywhere. Some say it's too early to call it deep, others whisper it might be PR, and a few claim the internet's just reading too much into it. But here's the truth. You don't accidentally talk like that. You don't just slip up and say someone converted into your world. You don't repeat amazing woman over and over for no reason. And you definitely don't talk about building and watching a tree grow unless you mean it. Those words carry weight. They're intentional, thoughtful, and they don't come out of nowhere.
I want to play a game with the cities that are online with my tour, and I'm naming it the Little Miss Drama Bowl or the Drama Bowl. So you know how like in football they be like team and team go against each other. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to see which city is gonna be the loudest, and Washington versus Baltimore, but sure. Dallas. I don't know if should Dallas go against Austin or Dallas should go against Houston. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna put the cities up like probably in 30 minutes, and we're gonna see who's gonna be the hottest city. We're gonna see who's gonna be taking the crowd every other night. It's gonna be called the Drama Bowl. Freshie say Houston for the win. I don't know though. We will see.
What really made the moment hit even harder was the timing. All this came right after Cardi was already in her own spotlight, dropping new tour details, hyping her fans, and reclaiming her narrative with full force. She's been reminding everyone that she runs her own world, that she's in control of her image, her moves, and her message. So to see Stefon Diggs step up during his professional moment and give her that kind of respect, people are saying that balance, that mutual energy, is what makes this whole situation stand out. And let's be real, Cardi B doesn't need to show up for anybody. She's an empire all on her own, with her own lane and her own power. So when someone like Stefon acknowledges her as genuine support instead of using her for spectacle, that hits different. Fans caught that immediately. Plus, people noticed how calm and grounded Stefon sounded through it all. No ego, no fronting, no flashy talk, just straight gratitude. It wasn't about attention, it was about appreciation, and that's why everyone's still talking about it. That moment alone has people thinking this could be a whole different kind of connection for both of them. Especially considering Cardi's very public relationship past, fans are tuned in, but not to see chaos or drama this time. People are just watching closely, curious, and kinda hopeful to see something real unfold. And then there's the football side of it. Oh, that's a story on its own. Some Patriots fans are actually loving Cardi's presence, saying her energy feels like good luck for the team. Others are cracking jokes like, if she's really in his corner, this season's already blessed. The internet's flooded with memes about her being a football girl now, that Stefon converted her, and it's hilarious. But underneath all the jokes and headlines, something deeper's happening here. This whole thing feels human. No flashy drama, no clout chasing, no messy back and forth. Just a man publicly giving credit to the woman who's been in his corner and doing it with respect. And honestly, that's why this clip won't die down. It's sticking because it's rare. In a world where celebrity relationships usually feel loud, chaotic, or like PR stunts, this one hit different. It felt quiet but powerful, grounded but real. Now the convo's shifting. It's not just gossip anymore, it's curiosity about what's next. People online are starting to ask deeper questions. Will we see Cardi courtside this season? Will she pull up to a Patriots game rocking team colors? Or maybe drop a playful reference to Stefon in one of her tour moments? The internet's on detective mode, dissecting every move, every post, every lyric, trying to figure out how real this connection runs. But here's what makes it all so fascinating. Neither of them is overplaying it. Cardi's not milking it for headlines, and Stefon is not turning it into a brand moment. There's this quiet confidence between them, like they both know what's up, but don't need to broadcast it for validation. That calm energy, it's rare in the world of fame, and people are noticing. Meanwhile, sports commentators are even weighing in, saying Stefon's demeanor lately seems more grounded, more focused, maybe even inspired. He looks locked in, one reporter said, and fans are quick to connect that energy back to Cardi's influence. It's wild how just a few heartfelt words at a press conference flipped the whole narrative. Now everyone's watching to see how this story unfolds, because if what we're seeing is real, it might just be the start of one of the most unexpected, refreshing pairings in both sports and pop culture. No scandals, no chaos, just two powerhouses finding mutual respect in front of the world. And honestly, that's the kind of story people are ready for. As the buzz keeps building, the spotlight's getting brighter, but this time it doesn't feel messy or forced. It feels like something authentic is taking shape right in front of everyone's eyes. Fans are saying this might be one of the few times social media actually caught a moment of real connection instead of another publicity stunt. Every little update keeps people talking. Cardi liking a Patriots highlight? Instant headline. Stefon reposting a clip with her song playing in the background? Boom, trending again. It's like every subtle move they make just adds to the mystery and excitement. But the vibe isn't chaotic. It's smooth, steady, and low-key kind of sweet. Comment sections are split. Some are rooting for them hard, saying it's refreshing to see two successful people supporting each other without turning it into a circus. Others are cautious, saying fame always complicates things, and it's only a matter of time before the spotlight tests their connection. But so far, both of them seem unbothered, staying focused on their own grind while still showing quiet appreciation. And that's what's making this whole thing hit different. We're so used to seeing celebrity couples either go over the top or fall apart in real time. But this feels grounded, like they're writing their own rules instead of following the usual playbook. The world's watching, sure, but for once, it seems like they're moving with intention, not attention. If they keep it real like this story might not just dominate gossip blogs, it could actually redefine what genuine respect between two public figures looks like. By now, the internet's completely locked in. Everyone's waiting for the next moment, the next glance, the next quote that'll give a little more insight into what's really going on between Cardi and Stefon. But what's wild is how both of them seem to be playing it cool, refusing to feed into the frenzy. No cryptic tweets, no messy subtweets, just silence that somehow says even more than words could. And fans are noticing how mature this whole thing feels. Instead of chaos, there's calm. Instead of clout chasing, there's connection. It's like the two of them understand the power of mystery in a world where everyone overshares. Cardi's been moving with confidence, showing up to her shows glowing like she knows something we don't. Meanwhile, Stefon's been locked in on the field, playing sharp, focused, and unbothered, like a man who's got his priorities straight. Even entertainment outlets that normally thrive on drama are switching tones. Headlines are calling this the soft launch of the year and the calmest celebrity story social media's ever seen. It's almost poetic, the rapper who thrives on energy and the athlete known for intensity somehow finding balance in each other's worlds.
Whatever. All right. Take it down and then I get up out of it. I'm like a beacon of the night. Piece of damage there. Swiping my swipe and sit that. Get no type.
And honestly, people can't get enough because maybe, just maybe, what everyone's witnessing isn't another Hollywood spark that burns out fast. Maybe it's the start of something real, something grown, something steady. No theatrics, no staged romance, just two power players building something that feels refreshingly normal. In a world obsessed with chaos, that's exactly why everyone's paying attention. So now the big question is hanging in the air. What is this becoming? That's exactly why everyone's watching so closely. This moment doesn't just feel like gossip. It feels like the start of a real shift. The vibe is different, the energy is grounded, and for once, people aren't tuning in for drama, they're tuning in for the story. Stefon Diggs didn't just answer a question, he gave a glimpse into something genuine. The way he spoke about Cardi wasn't about hype, it was about respect, gratitude, and something that sounded deeper than what we usually hear from celebrities under pressure. And that's why the internet can't stop dissecting every detail. Did he mean to show that much emotion, or did the truth just slip out naturally because it's real? And now, the spotlight's just as much on Cardi, because this kind of love and acknowledgement hits differently when it's coming from someone who clearly admires her beyond the fame. People are saying this moment might even shift how the world sees her. A reminder that she's more than headlines and sound bites. She's a powerhouse who inspires loyalty and respect. So now I want to know what you think. Did Stefon Diggs handle that moment perfectly, or do you think he let a little too much slip? Does this kind of public appreciation change the way people see Cardi? And does this connection feel like something new, something real? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this feels like one of those moments we'll look back on and say, that was a turning point.